In 2023, Anna and I took a guided tour of Tunisia. Built by the Berbers in the 15th century, Qasr Ouled Sultan is a very well preserved mud-faced fortified granary. It was used in the filming of Star Wars.
This was a granary, and the holes in the walls are to allow the cats access to the mice. I have no idea where we are, but this is a spectacular village on top of a hill. It's about 40 degrees today, and the suggestion was we might walk up there. This cafe calls itself Bellevue. In truth, I think there is truth in advertising.
I am puffing because it was a very steep climb and it was over 40 degrees.
This is inside Bellevue Cafe. It's about north of 45 degrees outside.
Berber villages in Tunisia offer a glimpse into ancient, often troglodyte lifestyles with stunning rugged architecture. These sites feature traditional cave homes and fortified granaries. After the Berber village, we drove along the road past scenic villages. The domed roofs helped with heat control. These rocky mounds are known as Ain el Sharara, and they feature hundreds of red and black mushroom-shaped rocky dirt mounds reaching up to 100 centimetres high. Chott el Djerid is a vast salt lake in southern Tunisia, forming the largest salt pan of the Sahara Desert. It is famous for its otherworldly shimmering white, green and purple crust, and it often produces intense mirages in the desert heat.
We've stopped in the middle of the salt lake. There's some salt evaporating. Nobody knows what the flag is.
Toza is in southwest Tunisia, located northwest of Chott el Djerid, in between this Chott and the smaller Chott el Gaza. It is the capital of Toza Governorate. It was the site of the ancient city and former bishopric Tusaurus, which remains a Latin Catholic titular see.
Spectacular gates like this are fairly common. Goodness knows what this is.
It was quite early in the morning and really there wasn't much activity in the market.
These rocky things are called flowers of the desert. They seem to be everywhere.
Baths of Antoninus in Carthage are the largest Roman thermal complex built in Africa and among the three largest in the entire Roman Empire. Constructed between 145 and 165 AD during the reign of Antoninus Pius, these 2nd century ruins now constitute a UNESCO World Heritage Site overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. The Romans constructed the Carthage amphitheatre in the 1st century AD. It was rebuilt by dictator Julius Caesar and became the capital of Africa Proconsularis.
This is a mausoleum for children.
Jest o wiele ważniejsze od samego opakowania. Opakowanie w tym układzie to jest ciało ludzkie, dokładnie. Przyjechał.
It was built in the 7th century of the Common Era. Now it's a place for circumcision, and the fellow offered, given it's a group of Poles, to do a job lot for free. I think we're going into that mosque.
The Malik ibn Anas Mosque is a large modern mosque located on the Odeon Hill in Carthage near the ancient Roman ruins. It opened in 2003 and features a 55-metre high minaret, a 2,500 square metre plaza and a 1,500 square metre courtyard.
The biggest mosque in all Africa. It's very dark in here. That white thing is some sort of sundial.
3 dots, 3 balls up at the top.
Yep.
Indicate that they held Friday prayers at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
If there are 2,
And the doors are quite incredible. They're hand carved wood, and I think the candelabra is also wood. We've come to visit the carpet shop, and the proprietor has his best Borat going, but with a slightly Jewish accent. Our bus driver reversed park. Not bad.
Sousse is in the central east of the country on the Gulf of Hammamet, which is part of the Mediterranean
From
Sea.
the 4th floor of the shopping centre.
Tophet of Carthage is an ancient Punic sanctuary dating from the 9th century BC, containing thousands of urns with cremated remains of infants and young children. It is a major archaeological site, often associated with debates on whether it represents a site of ritual child sacrifice. The San Louis de Carthage Cathedral is a former Roman Catholic church located on Bersa Hill in Carthage, built between 1884 and 1890 during the French Protectorate. Known for its cobbled streets and blue and white houses, Sidi Bou Said is a charming town on a promontory overlooking the Mediterranean, with alfresco cafes, Tunisian eateries and small art galleries. This is the sole American World War II burial ground on the African continent, containing 2,841 military dead and honouring 3,724 missing.
I think this is a mausoleum for somebody.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. I don't know what this is.
I thought about mausoleum.
The Rabat of Monastir is an Islamic defensive structure. It is the oldest Rabat built by the Arab conquerors during the Muslim conquest of Maghreb. It is also the most prominent monument in the city of Monastir.
This is a view from one of the ramparts, and that is obviously a cemetery. This is the mausoleum of somebody or other.
The Bourguiba Mausoleum is a monumental grave in Monastir, containing the remains of former President Habib Bourguiba, the father of the Tunisian independence, who died in April 6, 2000.
I'm guessing this is the stiff. Okay, the mystery is solved. It is Habib Bourguiba, the first president of the Republic of Tunisia, who served from 1957 to 1987. I think in the end they gave him the boot.
The amphitheatre of El Jem has been UNESCO listed since 1979. It is the largest coliseum in North Africa and could hold up to 35,000 spectators. It is built entirely of stone blocks with no foundations. It was modelled on the Colosseum of Rome.
We walked through, not sure what you call them, but tunnels underneath. I guess that's where they kept the old gladiators.
The whitewashed complex sits in a commanding position on top of a hill 2 kilometres east of Guilala on the road to Kudishek. It is a well-intentioned but extremely dated collection of life-size dioramas.
This is a dance and beautiful music. Making a bit of the old pottery. He's driving the wheel with his foot.
Proszę wejść, proszę. Słuchajcie. Najważniejsze to jest delikatność w ręku. Proszę, jak delikatnie to robi i rośnie od razu.
Tak szybciutko.
Enough.
Oj!
Bo nie wolno przeszkadzać.
Warehur. Co to jest? Powiedzcie mi, co to jest, bo ja nie rozumiem.
Krzywa wieża w Pizie.
Tak. B. Kto wchodził ostatnio? Kto wszedł ostatnio do tego pomieszczenia? Oczywiście on tu kręci nogami, natomiast są miejsca, gdzie jest taki silniczek od lodówki czy od czegoś i tym się po prostu...
Napędza.
Tak.
O, pięknie.
Jeszcze nie, to dopiero...
Wiem.
Prima.
To jest grzyb.
Tak, no
Tak.
to ten talerz, tak?
Heather mam fuga?
Heather Luta.
Ewa? Nie, to jest ten talerz. Tak mówię. Ja, ale jeszcze.
Jerba Synagogue is an ancient Maghrebi Jewish congregation and synagogue. It is several kilometres south of Humek El Souk, the main town on the island of Jerba. Besides being the centre of the island's Jewish life, the Jewish synagogue is also a Jewish site of pilgrimage. While extensively renovated in the 19th century, the buildings may date from the 6th century. With our tour of Tunisia completed, we were taken back to the Helios Beach Resort, where we spent the next 5 days relaxing, enjoying the pool, the food, the grog and the beach.
This is the front of the hotel. Well, looking down towards the bar, and he's walking to the dining room. This is the bar. I don't think it's open yet. Then you go outside and sit on that terrace in the afternoon. It's very nice. No camels today.